Hello, it's me, back once again with another indie game. Today we're checking out the demo for Legends of the Round Table. This is a game that has extremely loud credit music going on right now. You guys can't hear it, but it is absolutely blaring in my ears. But I've reduced the noise down for you folks, and there's no options. It's really weird. But this looked like a really crazy RPG, so I just wanted to check it out. We'll dive in and we'll figure it out as we go along. New game, Profile 3.
Come closer. Fear not. Why have you come to my 1,000-year-old tomb?
Tomb of Eleanor of Aquitaine.
Deep in their hearts, humans resemble each other, and that will not change anytime soon. Dreams are sometimes more telling than historical facts. The greatest dream of my time was the ideal of chivalry. To be a knight is to offer the very best of yourself, day after day, inspired by 4 virtues: love, prowess, largesse, and loyalty. Come closer now. And look at this book. You will live the greatest adventure that the men and women of my time ever told, that of King Arthur and his round table.
Okay, long ago on the Isle of Britain there ruled a king named Uther Pendragon. He became enamored with the Ingrain, wife of the Duke of the Cornwall. Under a spell cast by the enchanter Merlin, the couple conceived an illegitimate child. After birth of the child, Arthur was entrusted to the attentive care of Knight. Ector raised Arthur as his son alongside his natural son Kay. After Uther's death, the kingdom became unstable, facing attacks from the Saxons and internal squabbling. One day, a magnificent sword embedded. Which button do I press? Or button to press game? I gotta actually move the. Oh, okay. It wants me to actually. Oh, book physics. Embedded in a rock appeared in London. Reputed as a wise man, Merlin declared that whoever succeeded in withdrawing the sword from the stone would become the High King of Britain. Yes, obviously this is based on the stories and legends of Arthur, the king, the man who would be king. So let's dive in. I guess we gotta pull another page. I guess here. Oh, can we? No, so I gotta close the book maybe. Oh, game. Okay. What do I do, game? Arthur Pendragon. Yeah, we did that. It wants us to grab this, but it's not. Oh, okay. Now this time it clicks. Okay. Controls are a little bit funky. I don't know what's happening. That's just a loading screen apparently. Hold down the space bar to skip this cutscene. Oh, check out the art though. This is wild. What have we got going down here? Cavalry, Sir Error, Deadly Wound Threshold.
Arthur arrived in London after a long journey. The herald goes to announce the second day of the tournament. Uther High King, all this day is for you. Slain by Saxons, oh so brave and so true. Victors, you will pull the sword as your due. Man from all this land so wide, now do stand here side by side. Oh, what gallantry and pride! How the hardy men did shine by their valor and their ardor yesterday! But the boldest of them all, the King of Orkney, was the victor in the fray. Oh, the blood and agony, the fearful cries when ladies saw the helmets play. All King Lot, he seized the sword in stone, but it refused to give. He will not have the throne, for it is worthiness, not strength, that must be shown.
Our knights respectfully salute the man dressed in Uther Pendragon's colors. Greetings, sires, and welcome to London, he exclaims. I am Elias, herald of this city.
Wow, this game is wild. Okay, so menu here, book here, manual, continue. What do we got down here? We got card decks, prowess, love, loyalty. Wow, there's so many things going on here. Loyalty, largesse, prowess, love, and spring, strategy, melee. There's so many things going on. Sir Ector is who we are. We've got 3 characters on here. Can we move around on the screen or anything? No, it just wants us to continue. We've got some money down here. We've got some morale and cohesion. And we've got some adventure glory points. There's still options, so just so you guys know, the music is absolutely blaring in my ears. And there's no option screen, but we shall endeavor through all of this. So this looks like it's kind of like classic RPG stylings here. Interesting. Okay, we'll continue. It wants us to click there.
To see you at this illustrious tournament, he says cheerfully. By the way, Sir Ector and Sir Kay, you are fighting in the main event later today.
Well, if it rhymes, it must be true. The voiceover and the singing and the rhyming and the writing is just crazy. I don't know if it's pulled directly from the book. But yeah, really crazy. Okay, so now what do we need to do here? Are we just continuing or just continuing, I think? So we can ask a question, ask him about the battle that awaits us in the large list, learn more about Aguasane and Meliant, ask him about King Lot, who won the previous day's battles but failed to pull the sword from the stone. Ask for more information about the sword and the stone. Yeah, so for anybody who's familiar with the story, there is a tournament that goes on every single year or something like that, and the winners of the tournament are given permission to attempt to pull the sword from the stone, and everybody always fails, of course, until one gentleman named Arthur comes along. So
King Lot of Orkney is powerful and fearsome, both on the battlefield and at court. He grips his allies' hearts with fear and sows terror among his enemies. He must surely be coming to terms with his failure to remove the sword from the stone.
okay. I will take leave.
Our hero turns away. Elias says a knight is waiting for Sir Ector farther down the road.
All right. Now, can I move, or what do I do? Continue? Am I just continuing again? I think I'm just continuing again. What is this? No, okay, we're going to continue again. The quest log is over here, okay. Wants us to click on that. Okay, participate in the first combat of the day. Ask Harold for precisions on the combat. Fight Aquasant and Melian. They lose on a horse. The adventure's dialogues are recorded in the journal along with the progression. When they contain a hint, a key will appear next to it. Okay. And quest log, the green buttons allow to navigate between clues. Click on the button to go to the previous clue. Oh my goodness. Quest log. Tabs allow you to navigate throughout the book. This is nuts. All right. The London narrator is telling us stuff. Okay. So we can go back and forth. This is just all tutorialized here for us to navigate through the quest log. Nutty. Okay, to use a horse, to unmount a horse, point and left click on your character's horse when the cursor is displayed. Okay, so we can unmount. So we're this dude over here, the older gent, at the front at the moment. So do I need to, I guess I need to dismount? I guess so. Wow, those animations are smooth though, I'll give you that. Anytime it is possible to move the camera horizontally, simply keep the mouse wheel button. Yeah, okay. So you can move around. Hold the right mouse click in the desired direction. When the click is released, the knight stops. Okay, so we can wanna click over there. And okay. Nice. And now it's going forward. Talk to a character. To talk to a character, point the cursor over the character and left click when the cursor changes. Makes sense.
When Ulfius he exclaims with earnest joy, "Here is my dear old Ector. Ah, dear friend, how happy I am to see you. These must be your sons, Kay and Arthur.
Okay, so I'm guessing this is Kay, who's got the proper armor, and this is probably Arthur, who, because he'd be the illegitimate son, so he is kind of the adopted son. Yeah. So I guess we just continue. Greet. Okay, we're gonna greet him.
Delighted. What a long time it has been, good old Hector. Let's have a friendly duel on foot, just you and me, to see which of us has the oldest bones.
All right, next.
Shows his former companion the blunt weapons they'd be using, but only to the first touche, he adds.
Okay. Anything else I can click on right here? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, I guess we're just continuing through the story. Except the duel.
Hector and Ulfius prepare for the battle, both quite excited to fight each other once again.
Okay, I have to say, like, the animations are really smooth. I like that they have characters have like these standard simulations as well going on. So now we're in combat. So make tooltips appear by placing the cursor over elements of the interface. It'll give you the additional information about the desired element. Okay, so we got all sorts of traits. Fatigue, wounds. Okay, so now all this stuff is working down below. Here's our characters. Here's all of our, all of our actions. So action points at the beginning of each combat turn. Each knight starts with 3 action points. Action points represent the passage of time and are spent each time a character performs an action. Makes sense. So we got those down here. And we also have, that's our, knight actions. Combat actions are displayed in the knight actions menu below. You can come back to this menu anytime by left-clicking on the knight icon. Knight actions. Okay. And movement and combat. Movement and combat costs action points. Moving 1 hex on foot costs 3 AP, while it only costs 1 AP on horseback. Interesting. Moving the cursor on the ground highlights available hexes. Okay. Okay, so we can move in multiple directions, but that will basically cost us all of our time, right? Right clicks on a hex to move forward. So it wants us to move forward. There we go. Nice clean animation there. To enter combat phase, click on the hourglass icon. If APs are remaining, 5 fatigue points will get removed per AP remaining. Hourglass will turn green when all knights in combat have used all of their AP. Okay, so we're done. We'll hit the end phase. Now it switches over. You face your first challenge. You can face challenges in any uncertain situation, whether or not in combat. The top area indicates what type of challenge you are dealing with, and the challenge's difficulty, which is the total score of your opponent. This score is unknown when you are the initiator. When you are not the challenge initiator, total score equal to the challenge difficulty is enough to win it. Oh my gosh. You can see the calculation of the challenge in real time according to the traits, bonuses, malice of your knight. When a card is selected, its value is added to the equation. Oh, there's more. The traits needed for a challenge are automatically defined by the type of challenge. The value of the traits present in the equation depends on those of your knight displayed below. Select the card of your choice and experiment with the available determinations. Note that it's possible to validate challenge. Selecting click the OK button to validate your choice. Holy mother. Okay. So now we've got agility, melee. So Sir Ector faces a defense challenge. Loyalty against Sir Ulfius. So we've got loyalty here. Select the card of your choice and experiment with the available combinations. All right, we've got 1 love, we got 1 loyalty, we got 5 love here. Is this the same card? No. Betula Pendula. Contagious Monogena. What is going on? Okay, this is kind of nuts. So he is 11 total. So I guess we have to combine things to match, or exceed 11. I'm not sure. Let's choose love. It's a 9. Okay, so 3 maximum points available. Love Spring, plus free shield defense advantage, margin between 0 and 2. Your shield has a 30% chance of breaking. Okay. If we choose that one, 3 maximum points available. Love Spring, plus 3 shield defense advantage. If we choose this, plus 3 maximum points available. Loyalty, Winter, plus 3 shield defense. Challenge card. Challenge failed, plus card of same inspiration. Your armor is interesting. Okay, though that's no good. Plus 3 maximum points available. Love Spring. Plus 3 shield defense. So can I choose like 2 cards? No. So that seems to be a pass, but we have a chance of stuff breaking. This one is also a pass. All right, let's hit OK. See what happens. Plus 5 fatigue, plus 12 fatigue. All right, so that went up to 12 now. So we got plus 3 points on that one. Very interesting. Okay. It's your turn. All right. So he had AP left. So he lost some fatigue. So now I can choose to move or I can take an action. Equip shield, mount a horse, surrender, run, rallying cry, slash attack. Aimed slash attack. Action point costs 1. Action point costs 2. Thrust attack. Okay. Interesting. Allows the character to equip the weapon contained in their scabbard without going through a squire. Huh. Aimed thrust attack. So we can do an attack on him. Cancel a challenge. Some challenges can be canceled. If you decide to do so, it might allow you to choose another option or to postpone a difficult challenge for a better time. Okay. When you initiate a challenge, this is when you attack in combat or in a persuasion challenge, succeed if your challenge total is above the total of your opponent. The higher the margin is, the more wounds you will inflict in combat. Since you don't know your opponent's total here, you must simply guess. Okay, so we're trying to get this number higher. We can use the loyalty, but then that will use that up? I'm not sure. I'm not really sure what's happening. I'm going to try using this one. That gives me 14. Okay, let's see what happens. Plus 13 fatigue, plus 6. So we swung and a miss. Swing and a miss, I guess? Not quite sure. I still have 1 action point left. Surrender. Mount a horse. Equip shield from belt. Can do that. No. Oh, I don't have a shield. It requires a weapon in the sheath. Okay. So I don't think there's anything else that I can do here. I don't think there is. Yeah, I think I just have to end and I'll lose some fatigue. Yeah. Use location wheel. When facing a defense challenge, if the total score does not exceed the difficulty, the location wheel indicates the area of the body that will receive damage and the negative margin between the total score and the difficulty. Use location wheel. Pay attention to the existing wounds of your knight. All right. Use location wheel or aim for the special square that will prevent any damage to the knight. Oh, goodness. Okay, so he's going to do damage to my head unless I can block some of this out. Like if I use this. Right, so if I use that, that cancels that. If I use target a special defense square on the wheel of one of your cards, it can be useful to avoid damage or simply get rid of a weak card and hope to receive a more advantageous one before the next challenge. So use that, it means, okay, so it changes where I might get hit. And I get rid of that card. This one also changes where I get hit. Yeah, so they all kind of reduce it. It rolls the wheel back by whatever number is here. Right? Interesting. Binding, so that binds us. Yeah, okay, let's see what this happens. Special defense binding. You have successfully completed a special defense. You can perform a bind with your sword. In this case, you must complete a second challenge to determine whether you push your opponent's blade. Okay, so we bound his blade, and now we have to do another attack, but we got really crappy cards because they're all 1s. Right, so if we do that, plus 2 fatigue, minus 1 fatigue. We can do the loyalty, but then I guess we get rid of this card when that happens. I'm not sure. See what happens. So now the action occurs, we bind, and we push him back because we overpowered him there with the score. And then we got a new card here, Larcess, we got. Okay, so now it's our turn again, so we can try to attack him again. Increase the cowardice threshold of the entire group. Okay. Let's try an aimed thrust. We can aim it at his... Let's aim it at the leg. All right, so it's the 10 total. And then if we do a high card like that, it's going to make it 19. So he has to do 19 in order to block it, or do like a special defense like we did earlier. All right, so we got through, we broke through, we injured. He has increased his cowardice, so more likely that he'll run away. We have 1 AP left, but as I believe we don't have anything that uses only 1 AP. So we end the turn, and we get fatigue. I don't know where that is accumulating. We got -1 cowardice points.
The two knights fight admirably, landing blows enough agility and grace to inspire Arthur and Kay. Finally, Sir Ector gets a hit on Sir Ulfius.
Oh, right. We were only fighting to first touche. So I hit him, so I win. So he lost. We got some bonuses, it looks like. Some stuff skilled up there for us. Some of our cards got upgraded or something. Okay, interesting. This is pretty crazy. -1 aging agility. -1 aging sense. Okay. Can I click on the other guys? Not right now. Okay. Continue.
Battle, what a fight! Exclaims Ulfius. Despite our age, we have not lost our touch. And Ector can only agree.
Ask what he thinks of the tournament. Ask him about King Lot. Ask for more information about the sword and the stone.
Warrior would certainly like to have a go at it, but he's far less enthusiastic about becoming High King of Britain. Whoever takes over Uther's throne will have many an enemy.
Okay. I'll take my leave.
Holds back our heroes a moment. I saw a tearful young woman in London, Ulfius says. If you help her, she'll be delighted to choose one of you as her champion. There's nothing like the prospect of winning a lady's favor to strengthen one's courage.
Okay. Can I go to the book? No, I can't. I gotta exit this first.
This case sneers. He does not need a lady to be brave. Ulfius starts laughing. Ector rolls his eyes and then thanks his friend.
All right, next. Use a horse. A knight always travels on horseback. Go get your horses before you leave. All right, so we can walk now. Okay, cool. We can go to the... Can we go to the book? We can't go to the book. All right, let's go get our horses. The production value on this is like really crazy. I know it's just like 2D art, but it's just like the voiceovers and everything. Like, what the hell is going on? Select the leader to change the group's leader. Several controls are possible. Click on a banner in the lower interface. Click on a knight in the group. Press tab. All right. The manual goes into even more detail on the rules of the game. All right. So we can choose a different leader if we want. Okay, that's fine. We're the leader now. Okay. So now we can ride our horsey. Oops, ride our horsey. Oh, we can like gallop and everything too. Sweet. Depending how far we are. Talk to these guys if I want to. Londinium. That's what London used to be called. I could talk to this fella. Hello.
Two knights play chess in the shelter of a pavilion. The game seems to drag on and on. A knight with an impressive head of blonde hair notices our hero signaling that he would like to have a word. The knight greets him.
Greet and introduce yourselves.
Dressed in azure and gold, is called Orion.
Ask him about King Lot.
Orion was delighted yesterday to see Lot fail to pull the sword from the stone. But Lot must not be underestimated, as he is a warrior and a leader.
Okay, well, thank you.
Or pays no further attention to our hero.
All right, let's head on to Londinian, shall we? Ooh, meat. Change lane. You're crossing an intersection and can change lane. To do so, point the cursor on the second lane and left-click when the cursor changes. Okay, so this is how they handle like going in different directions, right? So we're going this way instead of that way. Okay, cool. Oh, we could have gone up there and talked to a few more people too if we wanted to. All right. So we can trot or we can gallop. Huh. Wow. Somebody did a lot of work on the art for this game. Like, this is respectable. Okay.
Amazed, our knights pass the majestic gate to London, the largest town in all of Britain.
All right, here we are in London. I like to use as the foreground as well for the art. Oh, what's this? Stuff falling from the sky. There's a shopkeep here.
Behind a stall selling rare and precious fabrics, a bronze-skinned merchant with a broad smile greets our knight. The merchant, named Basil, sells the most beautiful and fine products.
Greet the merchant and introduce yourself.
The man first shows muslin and camlet, and then various silk fabrics, alpine, pale, cycloton, osterine, sandal, samite, and more. Though the names are too many for our hero to remember, he's dazzled by the fabric's colors, textures, and sheen.
Okay.
Hopes our knight will come back to his shop before the end of the tournament.
Thank you. I'm super impressed that everything has got voiceover. All right. Lots of people moving around in the background. There's a bird. That's a bad sign, right? Ooh, black horse. There's so much stuff going on in the background. Two lovers there. An upset lady. Hello.
Our hero spot a very young lady sobbing her heart out. The sleeves of her pretty blue dress have been torn off. Kay laughs at her, but Arthur says nothing. In the end, it is Hector who comforts the girl. Her eyes full of tears, she says, "Sire, I am so ashamed for you to see me in such a state. My name is Neris, and from now on, I will also be known as the damsel with the short sleeves."
Greet the damsel and ask about the cause of her distress.
It is the fault of her older sister, Carenza, who tore off her sleeves. She could not stand it when I made the teeniest criticism of her bow, the so-called proud and magnificent Meliant of Lys, says the damsel, grimacing.
Propose to Neris to be her champion. Let's see. Sure.
She'll gladly accept Hector as her champion if he can find her precious sleeves.
Okay. I gotta find her sleeves. Tell her you will find her sleeves.
Lady smiles. If Sir Ector could, she would be truly delighted, and her heart would be soothed.
All right, let's take leave.
Damsel invites our hero to come and talk with her whenever he likes.
Great, thank you. Okay, so if we go to the book, Damsel Nearest, this has a clue in it. Meet the man, become the champion of a noble lady. Go into London, find a woman who will let you be her champion. Have new sleeves made for Nearest. Find Nearest sleeves. Oh, I see. So we can probably go back to that dude who is selling stuff there and get that done. Interesting. Okay. Let's take a look around. I don't know where we would find her sleeves. Are they literally just hanging around somewhere? What is this? Interactive elements.
For the sleeves of the younger lady, and he finds them at the bottom of the pool.
Oh.
But they are in terrible condition.
Not good. So we found them, but they dirty. Transfer an item to another night. Quest items appear in the quest item inventory. Click on the corresponding button to show this menu when you need it. All right. Transfer an item to another night. All quest items are transferable to another night. Hold the left click on an item and drag it into desired night. Then validate their choice. Okay. Now what? Now they're... Okay, we can't go that way.
Block the path. Halt there, says one with authority. No one may go further. Their stern, unsympathetic faces show that they do not feel like chatting.
Got it. Didn't mean to go that way anyways. All right. The horse is there for now. So we found the sleeves. I don't want to talk to her yet. We need to go and get her sleeves fixed. Do I need to talk to these folks, or let's go to the guy back here? Because he knows all about fabrics, right?
The Byzantine merchant is delighted to see our hero, whom, once again, he greets eloquently. The merchant examines the two pieces of fabric with a vexed look. Sire, he says, what happened to such beautiful sleeves? But fine, I will take care of them. It will cost you nothing, only 60 pennies.
60 pennies. Seems expensive. Negotiate the price. Yeah, we're going to negotiate. Basil, your fabrics render me speechless. They are clearly a product of hard work and remarkable skill, yet I also know a dealer must negotiate the prices. Persuasion challenge. You're about to face a persuasion challenge. Each dialogue choice corresponds to a knightly virtue, and after you select a dialogue choice, you can only play cards from this virtue. Okay. Yeah, love +2. Oh, so this is like an event, just like the fight. All right, so now we can only play love cards. But we have a love 4. Is that enough? Change night and challenge. Some challenges allow you to change night. In this case, the banners at the bottom left will be clickable. Click on a banner to change the nights. All right, Sir Kay, Sir Ector, Sir Kay, Arthur. All right, does that make any difference? I don't think it makes any difference. We have the same cards. All right, so let's play this card. Oh, he had, okay, I see, yeah, because we have a better chance, right? The knight has no inspiration in the chosen virtue. Okay. Well, we click and go.
Hands on hips, the merchant hears our hero out before answering with his own arguments. And then, before our knight has said another word, Basil accepts.
Okay. 30 pennies.
merchant works fast and well. He repairs the loose seams and swiftly cleans the sleeves before drying them over the fire. They are now in incredible condition and look like new.
Thank you, sir.
Basil hopes our knight will come back to his shop before the end of the tournament.
Okay, cool. So now we can give an item. All right. Let's go give an item. Run! Running seems almost as fast as being on horseback. And yeah, here you go, lady.
Nerys, still sorrowful, welcomes our hero once again, but with a faint look of hope. The young girl wipes tears from her eyes. What joy the sight of these immaculate sleeves brings her. To spite her sister and to show her gratitude to Hector, Nerys happily agrees to let Hector be her champion.
Okay, next.
Laughs kindly. She's far too young to be his beloved. Yet he is a courteous man, so he willingly agrees to defend the damsel's honor. And so she entrusts him with one of her precious sleeves.
All right, we got a token from the lady.
The damsel invites our hero to come and talk with her whenever he likes.
Sweet. So, equip an item. You've received an equipable item via your knight's equipment from their character sheet. All right. So we can equip an item now. Grants grace. Okay, cool. You can actually equip quite a few things. Like they got like all of the actual traditional layers of stuff, and they all give you different bonuses. Wow, crazy. Okay. Huh. Very interesting. Okay. It's like if Kingdom Come Deliverance were a 2D side-scrolling RPG. That's what this is the vibes that this game gives me. Very interesting. But I think we've seen enough to get an idea of what this game is going to do. Very, very cool and unexpected. You can check out this one on Steam right now. It's available as a demo from Artifice Studio. But you can get it on Steam right now and check it out for yourselves. As always, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe down below and check out more indie games. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.